there! Let's talk about a little bit of geometry. This is Mr. Chu and Brack Geometry. If these videos help you, give me a thumbs up and like it. You can also subscribe down here so you can see more of them. So in an earlier video, in my 3.07D, I introduced similar triangles, side angle side, and side 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 congruency theorems. We talked about included angles, included sides, the two different theorems, and how to write a congruent statement. And I challenged you to do that in two problems. So here's challenge one. We got triangle ABC and DEF. So I've got one tally on A and one tally on D. That means that angle A is congruent to angle, whatever one has one, D. And then it says angle B is congruent to angle E. All right, that means that the A and the D have to be in the same order in the congruent statement. And then the B and the E have to be in the same order. And because of that, there's only one other choice. C is going to go with F. So this is the congruent statement, and it is the correct congruent statement. By which of the theorems? Well, I've got an angle, and a side in between. An angle, and a side in between. So this is by angle, side angle. All right. Remember, like this, if it's helping you and making sense, subscribe so you can see more of my videos. All right, now these two triangles do not have to be right. I said I had right triangles, but they don't necessarily have to be right because we're talking about the marked sides. So, are they similar? Well, it looks like they're going to be. Let's write what we know here. We know that angle J is congruent to angle M. We don't know what angle I is congruent to, and we don't know what angle H is congruent to. But I do know that from the arc, double arc, through the one arc side to I will be congruent through to the double arc with the side through up to J, I and L. I'll show you something in another video about sides that we can do as far as sides being proportional, and you can write ratios. And then my double arc going through to the angle through the double tallies, the double arc through the side with the double tallies to angle K. That means H and K correspond. So now I have enough for my congruent statement. So I know that H is written first here, so I have to write my K first over here. And then I is written next, so it would be L. And then J is written next, which is M. So, by what? By side, angle, side. See how the angle's included between the two sides? Now, is this the only congruent statement that could be written for these triangles? No. There are two more. See how I wrote triangle HIJ? I could have written triangle IJH, and I just have to make sure the I goes with the L. See, the order matters. The J goes with the M, and then the H goes with the K. These are both correct. Is there another one? There is another one. So there's one other way I can order these. I've got HIJ, IJH. So I can have J. There may be a couple different ways, but I'll just show you just one more because I'm running out of board. JHI. So the J has an M, the H has a K, and then the I has an L. So all three of these, and there could be a couple more because I think there are a total of 6 different ways. But as long as the order is there and they match up. So the first one's got to be with first, second, third, third. And you saw how I was able to do that. So you can also write the proportional sides here. And then you could go back up here in this angle, just like we did here. And we could say that we know that this side, or this angle corresponds with this angle. And we would know that this angle here, which looks like a right angle, and I had originally drawn it as right, would correspond with that K. And you could take this small one and set it right on top of here where K lined up with H, and make sure that L is up here on HK, and then have a dilation where you could pull it and it would fit right on top of it after dilation. So these are similar triangles. By definition, similar triangles are going to be proportional. And what that means is the sides are proportional. So I will show you in another video about how we can take and write proportions off of here, and we can have these 3 corresponding angle congruencies listed, and then we can have 3 ratios set equal, which is I call a complex proportion. I'm Mr. Chu. This is Brack Geometry. We're just now starting to talk about similar triangles. Like my page and make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you next time. If you need to go back to the original, it'll be up here, linked up here. And then the other triangle congruency videos will be down here. I look forward to helping you. If you got comments, comment, and I'll try to answer them. I'll see you next time in Brack Geometry.